If you're stuck in an old routine and you want to master your beauty skills and build confidence, I can help. Or if you're a beauty pro and want to give back to the basics, you'll see how Louise personal beauty coaching can get you there faster and easier. Hi, I'm Liz Sowers, founder of Louise Personal Beauty Coaching, and during our time together today, I'm going to outline how you can master your beauty skills and build confidence. But more importantly, I'm going to show you how to get there with a lot more ease. And it's all because of the framework I've developed behind Louise Personal Beauty Coaching. However, before we get to the details, let's take a step back. In order to master your beauty skills and build confidence, we've got to understand where you're working from. So, what is it about being stuck in an old routine that has you wanting more? And most importantly, why haven't you made the progress you know you're capable of making? Here's a fact. Old habits stop people from getting what they want more than anything else. They keep you stuck, and it happens on a subconscious level. Let's face it, dealing with learning new things can be tough. But worse are the negative thoughts and doubts that creep in. And if you've ever asked yourself, can I even do this? It's okay. That's totally normal. To be honest, a lot of successful women have had these very thoughts. In fact, so did I. I remember lying awake at night wondering, what makes me so special? To make matters worse, it seemed like other people doubted me too. And if you know how it feels to have someone close question what's important to you, well, you know what it's like. It's tough. But then I realized something. I could let this become my truth and have it stop me from getting what I want. Or I could tap into all that energy and time I spend on worrying and channel it for it to get me closer to my goals. Because worrying takes a lot of energy, right, ladies? You know how worn out it makes you feel. So the great news is, if you feel this way, it's actually a good thing. That means you've got all the strength you need. You just need to harness it and use it in a better way. And nothing will make you feel better than taking action towards making your goal a reality. But what actions to take? I'll share that in just a few moments. Before I get into it though, let's look at the facts. Every year, there are people just like you who are successfully learning to master their beauty skills and build their confidence and self-esteem. In fact, there are more people today doing this than ever before. With all of that information, tools, and resources out there, it's never been easier. Now, I didn't say it was super easy. Remember, old habits aren't easy to change, but with what's available to us right now, it's the absolute best time to make this happen. Especially if you're committed to knowing how to master your hair and makeup skills. Because more importantly, that is what's going to help you build more confidence and build up your self-esteem. And how would that feel? And think about having a community of other women who are on the same journey as you, all committed to creating a more confident self. This is the opportunity we have today, and it's why I'm so passionate about the beauty industry. This is the reason why I created Louise Personal Beauty Coaching. So, if you're a busy woman and you aren't sure where to start, or you're a beauty pro and you want to get back to the basics, Louise Personal Beauty Coaching can help. So let's take a minute and talk about what's included in Louise Personal Beauty Coaching and how it will help you master your hair and makeup skills and build that confidence easier and faster. So Louise Beauty Coaching was specifically designed for women or those that identify as women, and it's structured to break this down step by step and how to show you what to focus on to make those big strides quickly. It's broken down into different content each month, and you get one piece of content per week. During that time, I'll walk you through the process so that you know exactly how to master your hair and makeup skills and build your confidence without getting sidetracked by all the usual frustrations. Here is a quick overview of what you'll learn in Louise Personal Beauty Coaching. Ready? Hair and Skin 101, learning the basics to build a foundation. Power of Mindset, learn what mindset is and how it can make a difference in your life. Hair and makeup tools and products 101. Learn the tools and products behind getting the look that you want. Retrain your brain. Learn to change negative into positive. The importance of self-care. Learn what self-care is and how to implement it into your life. Blow drying. Everyone wants to know how to blow dry. Learn the proper way to blow dry and some of the trade secrets as well. Shadows. That would be eyeshadows. Learn all about eyeshadow, from how to pick it to how to apply it. Overcoming fear. Learn about how fear stunts us, how it stunts our growth, and how to overcome it. Hair and makeup prep to finish. So we talked a little bit about this in the last couple of videos, but this is the in-depth where you're going to learn all about preparing and finishing your hair and skin. Clearing out negativity. Learn some methods to clear out negativity in your life. If you're catching on, you're hearing that I've got a pattern going here. There's hair stuff, there's makeup stuff, but there's also life stuff. Life lessons, because let's be honest, if we're going to build that confidence, it's not just about looking pretty on the outside, ladies. It's about what's on the inside too. You can be the prettiest person on the outside, but if your insides truly aren't confident and pretty, then it doesn't matter what your shell looks like. So you're hearing me go through this curriculum here that you're going to learn in my beauty coaching site, and you're noticing a pattern. There's some hair, there's some makeup, but there's also working on our insides too, because it's got to be all three or it'll never be 100%. So let me go on. More straightening to curling. You're going to learn everything on how to straighten your hair and everything in between, all the way to curling your hair, okay? Concealing with color. Yes, this is the lesson on how to use the color wheel. We're going to learn how to conceal using colors, like I was talking about under eye bags in the last video, using colors in your makeup application to conceal things. Importance of sleep. Learn why sleep is so important to your beauty routine, because it is. There's another lesson all about braids. Learn everything about braids, or at least everything I know about braids, which is kind of a lot. So, foundation matching. This is essential. We're going to learn how to find the correct foundation for your skin. Stop having that white mask with the line or the brown mask with the line. Embracing your flaws. You're going to learn how to love yourself and your natural beauty. Structure and destructure of an updo. You're going to learn all about that. All about brows, setting daily intentions, everything bangs, everything about your bangs, that is, everything about lashes, accepting compliments 101, because we all know that we're women and we have a struggle with that. Hair growth and hair extensions, contour and highlighting, digital detox, low maintenance, hair texture, kind of what we did in the 5-minute makeover, but there's more to that. Everything about eyeliners, meditation for beginners, how to pick the right cut and color for you, all about smoky eyes, from the natural smoky eye to the dramatic smoky eye. Learn to cope with comparison and failure. Now, keep in mind, all of this that I'm giving you, this is a beta launch for our community. That means that content and delivery of that content is still having all the little kinks worked out. Being a beta, it's a first-time launch. So, coming in the late fall, there will be a new place or area where the community is housed, and it will be accessed a little differently and organized a little more user-friendly. But until that software is finished in the late fall, we will have our private group that we're members of be housed on a Facebook group that's private. So as soon as this is how it works. As soon as you register for Louise Personal Beauty Coaching, you'll get access to that private Facebook group. And this is where you'll immediately get started with the core content. So the core content of this membership site is the content that will allow you to kind of evaluate which stage you are, which stage you're joining us at, and that allows you to see what steps you need to take to get you to the final stage of the road to becoming a beauty badass. That's what it's all about, ladies. So then after you've gone through this core content, each week its content will be delivered to you inside of that private Facebook membership for the site. Every Monday, no later than 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, because that's where I'm located. The content will be in a video format, long enough to be detailed, but short enough to be consumed weekly. I don't want you guys having to sit in front of a computer or your phone for 5 hours. It needs to be digestible. And some weeks, there will also be a PDF to support that video content so that you can have notes to learn and keep as references. The Monday of the 4th week of every month at noon Central Standard Time, one of the content pieces will be a live Q&A held for all questions related to that month's content. So let me break it down for you. 1 week on a Monday, we're going to get the hair curriculum. All of these things I've listed off just moments ago. It'll be something related to hair. And the second week will be something related to makeup. The third week, like I just mentioned, will be a live Q&A all about, the third week will be content on building our insides, building our confidence from the inside out, the life skills. So first week hair, second week makeup, third week building our life skills, and the fourth week, as I mentioned before, is going to be the live Q&A with questions all about these 3 weeks of content that we've received. So that's how every month will kind of play out. And questions can either be asked on live, or I will most likely be emailing all of you prior to that Facebook Live on that 4th Monday of the month, and be asking you guys to send in your questions so I have them prepared ahead of time, because sometimes on the fly isn't the greatest. So there's that. For the best results, we see members dedicating about less than an hour per week. That's the hopes, to go through the material. So of course, the time it takes for you to implement varies depending on your ability and experience. But I will say, the content being based around stuff that we do every day, you're going to have every day to be able to practice. And you're going to already be doing this stuff anyways, because when we wake up every day, we do our hair and our makeup most of the time. So that will give you a lot of time to implement. So the further along you move, the quicker you move is going to be more likely, because we have daily practice of what we're learning here. But the good news is that you'll have access to the material for a lifetime, so long as you are a paying member in good standing. So you'll be able to reference it whenever you need and as many times as you like. And you'll be fully supported with the monthly live Q&A, as well as a community aspect that goes along with being a member. So you've got all of these beautiful women going along this journey with you. This is going to be amazing. Know this. The people who get the biggest benefit from Louise personal beauty coaching are those that want to learn, love to try new things, and enjoy being part of a community of women reaching for the same goal. People like Sarah, who practiced a curling technique and got the exact results she desired for her new haircut. Or someone like Leslie, who needed to know how to use her makeup. After experiencing my coaching, she successfully did her makeup for a friend's wedding, and then had other bridesmaids at that wedding asking her to help them with theirs too. Interesting, huh? If you see yourself in any of these stories I just shared, and you once and for all want to master your hair and makeup skills and build your confidence and self-esteem, Louise Personal Beauty Coaching is for you. But before we go any further, let's also take an objective look at Louise Personal Beauty Coaching. Who won't do well with this material? It's not for anyone who just wants to kind of check things out. You can't just kind of master your hair and makeup skills and build your confidence. Getting these types of results takes a commitment to succeed. Would you want to fly with a pilot who kind of knew how to fly? Or would you rather have a pilot who was committed to mastering the skills necessary? It sounds like a silly example, but it's a perfect analogy. Louise Personal Beauty Coaching is for people who are committed to doing what it takes to master their hair and makeup skills and build their confidence and self-esteem. If the intention and the right attitude is not there, this is not the program for you, and it's best not to join, and that's okay. How else are you supported through this process? I just may have included some bonuses throughout the year, which are designed to make it easier for you to get results faster. I'm all about helping you master your hair and makeup skills and build that confidence, and I'm determined to make this as simple as possible. I've seen where people get stuck, and I've developed these bonuses to specifically answer these challenges so you can bust through those roadblocks. Not to mention that this is a beta launch, which means I am actively seeking your feedback on the content. So if you want to learn something you don't see listed on the curriculum, you tell me and I add it. It's as easy as that. This membership can be custom made for you. Each of these bonuses and your continued feedback have been intentionally created to help you master your hair and makeup skills and build your confidence easier and faster. Speaking of being intentional, I've intentionally included a 100% money back guarantee. This program has worked for hundreds of people that have been in my chair, and I know it will work for you too. But I also know there's a lot that goes along with being too good to be true or sounding like it's too good to be true. Fly by the night promotions online are all over the place. So I want you to be careful who you choose to learn from, okay? That's why I've included this guarantee. Try a Louise personal beauty coaching. Try it. If it's not everything that I say it is and you don't feel like I've delivered or that I will deliver, ask me for a refund. By now you've seen that Louise personal beauty coaching can get you results and it can save you time. But you do have alternatives, so let's look at them. What would it cost you if you were to try and learn this yourself? Let's talk about that. Beauty counter lessons or beauty store classes. You would pay the cost of the product you're required to purchase and at least an hour of your time for one, and then the travel it takes to get there, when you may or may not come out of it having learned anything from the stylist. One-on-ones with your hairstylist. That's an option at an hourly rate and at least an hour of your time for one session plus the travel to get there. You may have trouble finding a time that lines up for you both and finding a stylist that offers one-on-ones. YouTube tutorials. No monetary cost, but definitely cost time to wade through all of the tutorial after tutorial searching for a desired subject taught by a reputable professional that you can trust. This makes me want to pull my hair out just thinking about it. And worse, what would it cost you if you did nothing at all? If you stayed stuck in your old routine? There's another way. And when you add up all the hours you'd spend trying to do it alone, not to mention the frustration of not getting where you want to be quickly, well, you deserve to take the easiest, fastest route so you can finally master your hair and makeup skills and build your confidence. And the way to get there is Louise personal beauty coaching. What's the investment? The cost is $17 a month. To make the progress you want in your life, you've got to break your old habits. The way you're going to do that is by investing in this program. I'll walk you through the entire process, step by step, so you too can master your beauty skills and build your confidence. If you follow what I'll show you, I will help you make progress. That's what I guarantee. The registration period will be closing on July 31st. We do this so we can cater to all the new members coming through. It's similar to a college class. Once the registration period is complete, everyone begins together and I make myself available to support you. If it was open all the time, it would get confusing and complicated trying to support people all over the board, and we would be going through it at different parts of the program. So, the deadline to register is July 31st of 2018 at 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. As you look to make this decision, just know this. If you're feeling overwhelmed with your current knowledge of beauty and you're struggling to get back to the basics, this is totally normal. For most of us, the biggest challenge is trying to manage all of this on top of all of the other responsibilities that we have as women. Life is an ongoing competition for your time and attention, and it's a competition you rarely win. But it doesn't have to be that way. By making your goals a priority and having what you need to make them a reality, you can interrupt that pattern and get where you want to go. ask yourself this: what's important in your life right now? What do you want to achieve in the months to come? Knowing how to master your hair and makeup skills will give you exactly what you're after: more confidence, more self-esteem, feeling good about yourself. How long have you wanted to accomplish this? How many times has this goal been pushed to the back burner? You have an opportunity to do something about that right now. To join me and many women and register for Louise Personal Beauty Coaching. Now, click the button you see on this page to get started. I can't wait to help you master your hair and makeup skills and build that confidence.